So cool having Lyra on my back.
After an amazing 5 days on Tiree, we got the 4-hour ferry back to Oban on the mainland and drove north to our next destination, the Isle of Skye. The largest island in the Inner Hebrides at 50 miles long with stunning peaks over 3,000 feet. Skye is one of the more popular tourist destinations in Scotland because of its accessible, epic scenery. It's connected to the mainland via a bridge, making it easy to get to the iconic landscape. We plan to spend 5 days here exploring the sights and going on hikes. My wife and I decided to make the most of her maternity leave and rent a motorhome to road trip around Scotland and the Outer Hebrides with our 6-month-old baby and 2 dogs. The plan was to hike, kite, wing and circumnavigate islands whilst exploring Scotland's epic scenery. Here we are in beautiful Isle of Skye. And after about an hour we finally got the whole gang ready to face the elements. It's really windy, chucking it down with rain. What more could you want? But the scenery is spectacular. And look, I've got Lyra back there, as you can see her. I've made a makeshift rain extra protection because it's pretty brutal out here. We are headed to the fairy pools, which is this really cool kind of river waterfall, runs down this beautiful valley. Is to walk to the top of the Old Man of Storr. This is a 4.5 kilometre hike. The sheep farmers back in the day used to use it to spot the sheep. And the weather's cleared up a little bit and I'm really enjoying the carrier. Lyra back there, I'm not sure she can see. Can she see?
So cool having Lyra on my back.
Mind you, she's getting quite heavy, but this carrier is a bit of a game changer. Look at that view, going all the way out there. Hey Molly. So about 2/3 of the way up, definitely getting a bit of a sweat on with this lump on my back. Albeit she's very cute, having a great time. What a view though. Picked a great day to do it. So we're almost at the top and part of the path is closed, so you had to go round. It's very boggy and slippery. I took a little tumble, covered in mud. Luckily the baby's okay. Sort of sprained my ankle a little bit, so I think we're gonna not go up any further, but I think we're basically at the top. But I feel very silly and bad. I'm not angry at myself. My ankle actually rolled slightly.
Fine, normally, not so good when you've got a baby on your back.
Yeah, I know.
So we're not taking any risks to get to the top.
Not taking any risks to push it to get to the top, so on our way back. But an incredible walk at that. Quick stop to feed the baby before heading back down. Pleased I didn't break my ankle. Made it back to the motorhome. A little bit of a sore ankle and a bruised ego. And Lyra's okay, thank goodness. But a successful hike. It took us around 2 hours. Where are we going next? Got the co-pilot ready. Albina, you ready? She's really taken to sitting in the front seat and hanging her head out the window, looking at the sheep. All right, gotta go.
mission on our Isle of Skye adventure is a 5-kilometre walk out to a famous Bothy. Now, we didn't actually know what a Bothy was until we came to Scotland, or at least started researching this trip. And it's basically a shelter that is free to use for anyone. If they're out hiking, caught in a storm, or just hiking and camping, they're free to use, and they're just basic shelters. This one was actually an old Coast Guard lookout, so apparently it's got particularly spectacular view. So yeah, it's about an hour each way. Got the dogs, Lyra on my back, ready for another mission. Let's go. Soggy socks. You okay back there, Lyra? We made it! So this is a box. Anyone can stay in there. You don't lock the door, so anyone can show up at any time. So what a day. So this Bothy was built in 1928. Apparently 7 people slept in here last night. Some guy that was just leaving said 7 people. Don't know where they all slept, on the floor. Would have been a cold night, but this is really cool. There's loads of food and stuff people left for people. So we've just finished an epic 4 days in Skye. We did some really nice hikes, visited some of the main tourist attractions. I would say it's more touristy than some of the other places we've been, such as the Highlands and Tiree, but still had a lot of fun. Some amazing picturesque landscapes. Yeah, and if you like walking and hiking, I'd say Skye is the place to come. So that's it for this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Woo-hoo!